You're welcome to today's broadcast. Sure Destiny TV, reaching people and touching lives.
Hello friends, hello family, greetings to you. I just want us to talk about this upcoming election. As I've said to you in my previous broadcast, I have not been someone that is really politically inclined. In this 2023 election, I'm observing so many things. And as I read the comments of so many people in my broadcast, it's surprising to see where people are at. Some people, it's almost like they don't mind the suffering that they've been going through. Some people seem to be immune to the suffering that they've been going through. It's as if the suffering is actually self-inflicted. They don't mind suffering, allowing these selfish and greedy politicians to keep ruling over them, impoverishing them. It's as if people enjoy it. But I don't want to believe that. I'm sure that you want to see a Nigeria that is working. You don't want a nation that is in disarray. You don't want a nation that is broken apart. If you've not taken this coming election as something serious, please start to rethink. Who have you decided to vote? Just think beyond your vote. What will happen after the vote? Whether you're voting Peter Obi, whether you're voting Tinubu, whether you're voting Kwankwaso, or voting Atiku, or Showore, or whichever candidate among the presidential aspirants, vote thinking about your future. Remember the different candidates you have voted in the past, and also remember the outcome of your vote. I am pleading with you, think before you vote. Don't be carried away by sentiment. Don't be carried away by emotion. Don't let your voting this year be determined by what part of Nigeria you come from. It must also not be decided by what religion you belong to or what language you speak. So it needs to be something that you think before you vote. Don't allow somebody to influence you with money. It's important for you to think beyond the casting of your vote. Think beyond the 25th of February. Now ask yourself a simple question. This person I'm preparing to vote for in the upcoming election, does he really have my interest at heart? Why is the person asking me to vote? What is their vision? What plans do they have for me? Ask those questions. Don't just go blindly. Don't just say it doesn't matter. And I know people belong to different political parties. I am not in any political party, but as a Nigerian, I am very much concerned about the citizens of this nation. Some people maybe have felt that all my broadcasts are motivated by some people that have bribed me or indoctrinated me. I am not some cheap person that people can easily indoctrinate. I may have made mistakes like some of you in the past. I have made mistakes, you have made mistakes, but this time we should not take chances. Let's really think before we vote. If you're planning to vote for Tinubu, ask yourself, why am I voting for Tinubu? Is it because he said, Emilokon, it's now my turn? He has been the king's maker. He created opportunities for others. He is the one that helped Buhari to win the presidential election in 2015, as he said. And he said Buhari was even crying on television. And he worked so hard to ensure that Buhari became president. Now it is his turn. Would you want a president that is seeing his being a president as his own right or as his own pay for what he has done for others? Or you want somebody that will come and govern Nigeria and create an environment for you to flourish? So why would you want to vote Tinubu? Don't vote Tinubu because you are Yoruba. Don't vote Tinubu because you are from the Southwest. Don't vote Tinubu because you are a fellow Muslim as he. Don't vote Tinubu because you are from his political party, APC. And if you are deciding to vote for Atiku, don't just vote blindly. Don't vote for Atiku because you are a Fulani Hausa like him. Don't vote for Atiku because you're from the same religion. Don't even vote for Atiku because you're from the Northeast where he comes from. You're deciding to vote for Atiku must be based on what is he capable of doing. There must be no staying around him. Ask yourself, will I want somebody like Atiku to be the next president of Nigeria after Buhari? You must be sure. It must not be based even on religious sentiment. It should not also be because you are a staunch member of PDP. Listen, when it comes to this presidential election, It's all about your future, and it's all about the future of your children, even those that are not yet born. Would you want to hand over the governance of Nigeria after Buhari to Atiku? If you have doubts, you need to reconsider your decision. And should you be thinking about voting Peter Obi, don't vote for Peter Obi because there is a movement, obedient, and you don't want to be seen as the odd one in your family, the odd one in the community. It must be based on competence. Now, ask yourself, if I vote for Obi, what kind of president will I have? Forget sentiment. Don't vote for Obi because you're from the same religion, or you're from the southeast as him, or you're Igbo speaking like him. Don't vote for Obi because he is a Christian and you're a Christian. It must be based on what is he able to do, what is he able to deliver, what is he able to give to Nigeria. Many people are allowing their emotions to overshadow their judgment. I want you to think twice. Even in this choice of Obi, I know many people are saying, I'm obedient. But are you obedient just following the crowd, or you know why you want Obi? Go back and check. As Obi himself says, go and verify. He's giving you a chance to verify. So don't just support him blindly. Before you vote for Peter Obi, ask yourself why. It must not be based on any sentiment. And they say, we know they give shishi, we know they receive shishi. That means we don't bribe. We already know that aspect of Obi. Don't even vote because you belong to the Labour Party. It must be based on the person. Imagine Peter Obi as the president of Nigeria after Buhari. Would you be happy to have him as president? That should determine the vote. And if you're deciding to vote for Kwankwaso, ask yourself, will I want Kwankwaso to be my next president? Does he have what it takes to move Nigeria from where she is now to where she ought to be? You must not vote for Kwankwaso because he is from your state, or he's from your religion, or he speaks the same language as you. The person you should cast your vote for as the next president of Nigeria, it must not be determined by any of those factors which has to do with religion, tribe, section, and it must not also be motivated by bribery. It must not be motivated by what you can get personally. It must be motivated by what the person has to benefit not just you, but it must benefit the citizens of this nation. The moment you make up your choice, don't let somebody else come to affect you. Doesn't matter what they say. Let your choice be your choice. Who are the people out there among the candidates? There are about 18, but we cannot vote 18 of them. And even if you vote and vote, only one person will become president. That's why we must choose correctly. We must choose the right person so that we don't make the mistake we have made in the past. We cannot afford to have more insecurity. We cannot afford to have our economy keep going down as it is currently doing. You know the current exchange rate of our naira to the dollar. And do you want that to continue? Do you want the insecurity to continue? Do you want the way our education system is? If you want to see a new Nigeria, you and I are the ones to make it happen. How do we do that? By voting correctly. If you've not gotten your PVC, go and collect your PVC. And if you have your PVC, don't just have a PVC without using it. Go out on the day of the election and cast your vote for your preferred candidate. But please, make sure you know what you're doing. Nobody must tell you we are northerners, so let's vote for a northerner. Nobody must tell you we are Muslims, so let's vote for Muslim. We are Christians, so let's vote for a Christian. It must not be based on any of those sentiments. It must be based on competence. Who has what it takes to birth a new Nigeria? So I pray, may God help you in your choice and in your decision. Do the right thing and you will not regret. I want to say thank you for watching this broadcast. Feel free to share it with as many people as you can. I have many more broadcasts that I've done previously, and I want you to go and check them out. I believe you're going to be blessed by them. I want you to share the broadcast with as many people as you can. I want you to subscribe to my channel so that you will be the first to be notified anytime I have another new broadcast. Also like my page and also like this broadcast. By so doing, YouTube and Facebook will recommend it to many more people so they can also watch. I appreciate you for being part of today's broadcast. I look forward to seeing you in my next broadcast. God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, this is your brother, Dr. Haruna Goroh. Bye-bye.